And if they're not with a guy who's willing to find out, then they're with the wrong guy. I think that's a large portion of it. Really have to find a guy. That's probably a large portion of the problems with most couples, is that you've got to find the right guy, and the guy's got to find the right girl, that they can do these things together. It's probably my problem too, although I am demanding.
How do you handle men coming up to you and trying to pick you up?
Usually I don't handle it. Usually, it depends where I am, and sometimes I'm totally clueless that the guy is trying to pick up on me. But most of the times I do know, and depending upon the type of guy, if he just repulses me, and if he's totally cheesy about it, I just kind of walk away. But I usually try to be very polite. That's my downfall. I'm very polite, so I don't like to be rude, even if they do repulse me and turn me off. But if the person does something different, and I can't tell you what it would be that would be different, because I very rarely date someone out of a pickup. Usually I've gotten to know them for a little while. Although, actually, no, that's wrong, because 2 boyfriends ago, I did date a guy who had some pickup lines, and I didn't realize he was picking up on me when he first met me. And that was in a bar, too, which is really odd, because that's something I totally don't do. But otherwise, like my last boyfriend, I met him, and we worked together for a little while, and we got to know each other, and that's how we started dating. Trying to think of the boyfriend before, the one before that, how I met him, because I'm just not, I'll go through phases though where I will date a lot of people, so every once in a while, if I want to date, I might actually take a guy up on his cheesy come-ons. But it's very rare.
Are there any patterns to your relationships? How long are they?
Patterns?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there are. And I'm not so sure if it's me or the guy or both. Maybe I'm picking up on the same type of guy. I want a relationship. I don't necessarily want marriage just yet, as I am scared to death of that. But I do want a relationship. And for some reason, somehow after dating a guy, after a period of time, it becomes just a sexual relationship. And there's nothing else thereafter. But in the beginning, it's great because we're having these great conversations and we're getting to know each other and we're doing things for each other. And somehow, somewhere, and I don't know where, I haven't been able to pinpoint yet, but we get to just a sexual relationship, and we've gone so far apart that that's me for this. She's very jealous, she's told me. So I do date a lot of guys with money, and they usually are always making a lot more money than I do. I don't go out and look for these guys. They just happen to start dating me, and then I find out, and I'm like, whoa, what a big bank account, you know? And then what happens, too, is that I get very intimidated because I don't make a lot of money, and I'm very happy. But I did have a relationship where the guy thought I was going for his money and his money only, and so I get kind of scared sometimes of the guy who makes money. I will maybe clam up on him and not want to share my whole self because I'm afraid I'm going to get hurt because he'll think I'm dating him for his stupid money. But it's a thing I've got to get over.
Do you have more male friends or girlfriends?
If this question was asked to me last year, I would say I have more male friends. It's very easy for me to get along with guys. They're fun to joke around with. They're not inhibited when they're having fun and joking around. And as friends, they're great friends, guys. It's when they become a boyfriend that word staggers them a little bit. And all of a sudden they've got to shut up, clam up, and not do anything. But as a friend, they are so generous and so wonderful. And lately, though, I've been making a lot more women friends. I've been finding a lot of, I like strong women. I like to see strength in women. I like to see women progress and get further in life instead of being hindered. So I've been meeting a lot of women like that, and those are so now it's kind of equal. I have a lot of male friends, but I also have a lot of female friends.
Well, what are the advantages and disadvantages that come with each male friend, female friend?
well, with a male friend, although I haven't met up with this advantage yet, although I know there are some people out there who have, male friend, you can always have that casual sex. And as I said, I haven't met up with that guy yet. But with a male friend, like I said, I love sports too, so it's easy for me to walk into a sports bar and have so much fun with a guy and just sitting there having a beer and watching a football game. Whereas a lot of girls, they don't like to do that. But there are a few girls who will do that, and I've actually done that with a couple of girls. But the advantages with a guy is that I could actually get to learn men, how they feel, and try to understand them a little bit more by being just their friend and understanding them that way. With a girl, you can actually go back and tell all the girly girl stuff. Like, girls are really funny. Men are hysterical. They talk about funny things when it comes to sex, but women are more explicit. Although lately we've grown older. I'm almost 30. We don't get as explicit as we were in high school and college, but we do talk. And yeah, we had sex about 6 times last night. It was great. And we get to do girly girl stuff, makeovers. Guys kind of make fun of you for that. Facials, and then you get to talk about the fun things, like women going for waxing and talking about how hairy we are, but society deems that we can't be hairy, so we have to go and do certain things for our bodies. You get to do fun stuff like that. I always call it the girly girl stuff. Facials, and then you talk about your PMSing and your periods, like, oh God, I'm on the reg right now this week, so leave me alone. And you can actually say that to a guy, but women tend to understand more. And I don't think there's ever been a time, this is really weird that I just realized this, but I don't think there's ever been a time where when women are together, that a period has actually affected the way they act towards each other. I know that their periods being around women together for a long period of time, your periods will actually set together. They'll actually come together, your cycles will actually start running on the same one. But, like I can remember being with a guy PMSing, and it actually annoys me whether he's a friend, excuse me, or a boyfriend. But with women, I don't ever remember something where it's just great. You can always go shopping with your girlfriend, whether you go shopping for absolutely nothing or you go shopping for so much stuff. I remember going shopping with my girlfriend so much, and we have a blast, and sometimes we never buy anything. It's just the fun about making fun of whatever it is that you find or trying them on, and then there are my male friends. Now here's where I get tricky, because I have a lot of gay male friends, and going shopping with my gay male friends are fun because they will play dress up, and they'll, because some of my gay male friends, they want to go on to be designers or window dressers, and so they want me there to actually try on clothes, so I get to try on all these great clothes, and we have our own little shows together, and so we'll have fun. So I can do those kind of girly girl things with my gay male friends, but with my male friends, I haven't gone shopping with them yet. They actually annoy me if I go shopping with them. They're in the way. They want to get out of the store as quick as possible. They don't know how to have fun when you go shopping. It's, okay, we're going to the store, we're going for this, and then we're going home. And so I can't have fun. You can't kid around, you can't joke around. There's no fun when you go shopping with a guy. It's get in and get out. Sometimes like some of their sex lives. But there are advantages to them. You can be open with them as a friend. You can actually talk about your sex.
So then they carried him out in the stretcher. They carried him right in front of us, and at that time we just thought,